together for Mike Nicolia, your host. You know, I bought a nightstand from him on Facebook Marketplace, and now I'm a little suspicious. He was trying to pick me up. So you guys ready? This is the finals of the Long Island Laugh-Off. You guys ready? I got some advice before I came up on stage tonight from Governor Andrew Cuomo. Former Governor Andrew Cuomo. He said, Tom, just do what I do. He said, look out into the crowd and just picture all the women in their underwear. It's the easiest way to cut the jitters. Actually, I'm a little disappointed that he resigned, because I thought the longer he stayed in office, the better things might get for us, right? Like, 11 accusers came forward, he legalized weed. I figured 2 or 3 more, we might get crack or prostitution, or... Yeah, things feel good though. It feels like things are starting to return back to normal, right? Fingers crossed, hopefully. I feel like it was just a year ago. I was excited to leave the house to go to a wake. Someone else was that deprived to get some human interaction. You know, my friends were all jealous. They were like, I don't want to leave the house. Who do you know that died? So, the hardest part though was picking out the right mask. I had to pick out a mask that said, you know, I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm going out for drinks after this. So we didn't want something too somber. It felt good to get out of the house. I actually started reading the obituaries after that. I'm like, honey, do we know a Stephen Wong? No, Wong, no? All right, he looks so familiar. All right, well, services are right in town, so we could just pay for parking, walk to dinner. We actually went to one service. We got swept up. We went to the funeral. We went to the lunch after. I just figured if anyone said anything, I would just say, listen, just too distraught, I can't talk. But could you please pass the fried calamari? And we'll get 2 more pina coladas over here. I just had my DNA test done through Ancestry. Anyone do that?
Yeah.
Anyone in the audience? Yeah?
Yeah.
know what's your name?
If you haven't done it, don't do it. It was a huge disappointment for me. So according to Ancestry, I am way more Irish than Italian. You believe that? Tom Galati? I was just as surprised as all of you. I don't know how to be Irish. I mean, I know the Irish goodbye. I've been doing that forever. But you know what really hurt the most? People stopped assuming my family was in the mafia. And that really hurt, right? I just figured, you know what? I'm just going to start a support group for people like me. I feel like I've been living a lie. I could just be like, hi, my name is Tom. I used to be Italian. Everyone could say, ciao, Tom. I feel like we could just start practicing the way things, I guess, should be pronounced. You know, hey guys, listen, it's not mozzarella, it's mozzarella. I want to say mozzarella, I want to say mozzarella. Anyone here dating tonight? Anyone here on a date? Yeah. All right. All right. Anyone want to get there on a date? I feel like it's hard now, right? Girls just tell you how they see it. They're like, you're too old, you're out of shape, you're married. You know, I hear it all. It's hard. I am married. My wife is sitting over here. 17 years we're married. We have 3 beautiful children. Thank you. So my daughter's 11 and I have twin boys that are 7. And everyone always asks, you know, do you have a favorite with the twins? I'm like, listen, I love Daniel just as much as the other guy, so it's not fair to say that. But it's funny, my wife, every year, they're about to turn 8, and at the same time every year, my wife always asks them, so what theme do you want for your birthday, boys? And I'm like, what theme? I'm like, is this a new thing? I don't know, anyone else have this? I had one theme growing up for my birthday. It was, happy birthday, Tom. That was it. And my sister's older, so my parents like to reuse things, so I had a Barbie cake topper for a while. Turns out my parents were gender neutral before it was cool. I'm just kidding, it was a ballerina, it wasn't. But, you know, so actually my kids chose the Titanic theme for their birthday. They're like infatuated with the Titanic. They know all the research on it and everything. I said, can you guys pick something a little more upbeat than the Titanic? Like, I don't know, Hurricane Sandy? Is there another topic we could pick? So my wife did, we didn't even know what to do. So we're actually planning on just throwing some ice in the pool, cutting a hole in the raft, and wishing them a happy birthday. But thank you. I have a theory with kids. I feel like kids are like mini celebrities. Right? I feel like, Dad, you know I don't like basil in my spaghetti or green M&Ms. You know, they're like adorable little assholes, right? They're like, adorable assholes, these kids. But I just learned actually with identity theft, you have to protect your kid's social security number. You guys hear this? Apparently thieves can open up credit cards in your kid's name. I didn't know that was a thing. So I just opened up a few credit cards in my kid's name. I figured they have plenty of time to pay for that jet ski that they just bought. It might be hard when they're 18 and they want to buy a car. I'll say, listen, just pay off that Home Depot card you opened when you were 7. Fine. But my kids just found my Xbox 360 with all my old games, and including Grand Theft Auto. So it's like, guys, one rule, no Grand Theft Auto. So of course they appeal to my wife, and I have to explain to my wife, I'm like, you know, there's crime and prostitution. I said, you could literally steal a car, pick up a prostitute, have sex with her, pay her, and then kill her and get your money back? So now none of us are allowed to play Grand Theft Auto. But it's hard, it's hard being married 17 years, right? Anyone who's married in here can relate. My wife's always saying I check out, I don't pay attention, or something like that. I don't know, I wasn't listening. But, everything changes when you're married, right? Like, sex changes. When you're younger, you have sex because it's fun and exciting. And when you're married, you have sex because it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Happy birthday. This guy's having sex tonight.
No, I'm not. She said, go have fun.
So, you guys ever play the hall pass game? You guys know what that is, where you and your spouse agree that there's some celebrity you're allowed to have sex with? Like if I ever bumped into Mila Kunis, I'd say, hey, good news, we're allowed to have sex. So she's thrilled. All the celebrities are excited probably that they're part of this game with us. So we had some drinks with friends the other night. We're going around the table. My buddy says his hall pass person's Angelina Jolie. His wife says Matt Damon. My wife says Joe Ryan. That's our kid's soccer coach. I don't think she gets the spirit of the whole pass game. I mean, we're getting a good deal on the uniform, so I guess it's okay. You guys have been a great crowd. Thank you so much.